What to do when your desires aren't manifesting. Now, I've just realised I'm going to move this back a little bit because the dress that I'm wearing, it makes me look as if I am topless, which I'm not. I am wearing I am wearing a dress, I promise, ladies. Okay, what to do when your desires are not manifesting? So I get this question a lot from many of my clients and members of my community, where they are working towards a goal and they feel like they're doing all of the stuff, they're working on their mindset, transforming their beliefs, raising their vibration, they've got really clear on what they want. They feel like they're doing all of the steps, but nothing seems to be working out for them. So what do you do when you're kind of at this place in your manifesting journey? Now, I think the first thing is to remind yourself that you are going to receive everything that you are meant to receive at the exact moment that you are meant to receive it. And if there is a delay in your manifestations, it's because there's a reason for that, and that reason is always going to be in your highest interests. The universe doesn't deprive you of your desires just to make you wait. It doesn't want you to have to prove yourself through patience before you can have your desires. It wants you to have everything that you want, but it wants to make sure that what you are getting, it is at the right moment that you're meant to receive it. It's going to serve you the most. The timing has to be this divine timing. So as an example around this, a while ago, I was trying to manifest certain changes in my business so that I could bring on team members. So I wanted to really start expanding my team. So in order for me to do that, I needed to start manifesting more of an income within my business so that I could then take on new team members without kind of feeling like, oh my God, how am I now going to pay them? And for ages, it felt like that wasn't moving for me. Like, it felt like my business had almost stagnated. And I was getting frustrated. I was like, well, why isn't this happening? Why isn't this working out? Why isn't what I'm asking for? Why isn't that manifesting? And I realized that I still needed to do a lot of work around myself, my own sort of growth. I needed to up level a little bit before I would be ready to handle the team that I wanted to manifest. So if I was to, at that point in my life, if I was to all of a sudden have this team of, 5 or 6 women that I was having to manage, I would not have been ready for that. In fact, my business probably would have suffered a lot if I had that responsibility of a team at that point in my life. And so things happened. The team, I now have this amazing team, but I manifested that when I was ready. So I had to do a lot of work on my own mindset. I had to up level. I had to take on that role of a leader for me to be able to receive that manifestation of my new team. So know that if things aren't working, there's something that needs to happen within you, a shift that perhaps you need to make for you to be ready to receive. Now, the other thing, kind of moving on from this, or kind of in line with this, is that when you are constantly checking in with the universe, saying, where is my stuff, right? Why hasn't it appeared yet? What you are doing is you are focusing on the absence of your desires. You are focusing on your desires from a place of lack, rather than from a place of, I already have it. So when we focus on our things from a place of, it's not that here yet, from a place of lack, we're just going to manifest more lack. Okay, we're going to actually hold those desires further away from us. So rather than coming about your desires from a place of, oh, it's not here yet, I want it, why isn't my stuff appeared? Start phrasing that as if what you want is already present. So you have to start showing up, thinking, acting, talking as if what you want is already present in your life right now. Because when you already feel as if your desires are there, there's already an abundance of what you want, you're going to become a magnet for more abundance. You're going to become a vibrational match with your desires by feeling as if it already is, by feeling as if they are already physically present. Now, there's things that you can do to sort of trick your mind to help you believe that what you want is already exists. So let's say, for example, you're wanting to manifest money and you're like, when is the money going to show up? Like, you keep checking your bank account and you keep seeing zero, and you're thinking, the universe, like, you're making me wait, I just want the money in the bank. How do you get into the energy of that money already being present when every time you check your bank account, you're seeing a big fat zero. You can do little things to trick your mind. So maybe it's printing out your bank balance, your bank statement rather, and just basically changing that number that you see at the bottom. So good old-fashioned tip X. Remember that, where you can just like white it out and then just write the number that you want to see. Or maybe if you're techie, you could use like a Photoshop sort of thing. Create a vision of what you want to see rather than constantly looking at the absence of what you want. Now, on a third and final note, what I see happening a lot is when people are in the process of manifesting and they're doing a lot of the inner work and they're like, yep, I'm doing everything that I need to be, and they're waiting for their things to appear. In that wait, they struggle to allow themselves to surrender, to fully surrender to the universe. They struggle to just hand things over to the universe, trusting that what they want is going to appear at exactly the moment they're meant to receive it. They struggle with that, and the byproduct of that is they start to work harder. So I see this quite a lot with business owners when they are wanting to achieve a certain business goal, money, clients, or whatever, and that goal is not yet happened, and they think, well, I just need to do more. I just need to show up more. I just need to be more. I just need to work harder. I need to commit more hours. And they then fall into that trap of hustling, of burnout, of overwhelm, without realizing that that is actually holding their desires further away from them. So in order to manifest, you've got to keep yourself in alignment with your desires. You've got to maintain your vibration. You've got to feel good. So if you start to control the outcome by working harder, by striving for, by forcing things to happen, without realizing it, you're actually pushing those desires further away. So the trick is to just keep doing the things, keep doing that inspired action, those inspired action things, the things that make you feel good, that will move you towards that goal. Have fun with it. Be really intentional about having fun and finding joy in the process. And in that space of I'm really having fun, like everything I want is coming, I know and trust that my desires are on the way. When you are in that energy, your desires cannot help but manifest. You will start to see them in your physical world. So, I would love to know from you guys, where in your manifesting journey have you found it difficult to receive what you want? What do you think's been your block there? Do you struggle to perhaps surrender? Do you find yourself waiting for your desires and then finding yourself working harder for them? Like, what's been your experience with this? Let me know in the comments below, or if you have any sort of guidance yourself on this subject, like how to deal with it when your desires aren't manifesting. What do you do? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, give it a like as well if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. Alright ladies, well, it has been a pleasure connecting with you, and I will chat with you again very soon. Thanks ladies.